Well, every year the Georgia Farm Bureau sends a group of young farmers to the nation's capital to meet with their senators and representatives to discuss issues that are affecting the agriculture industry. Damon Jones was there and tells you how it's a trip that benefits both sides.
While agriculture is by far the #1 industry in the state, the average age of its farmers continues to rise. That's why it's so important to mold young leaders for the future. It's one of the main goals for the Young Farmer to Washington, D.C. program, which gives an up-close look at just how legislation works.
What it's really doing is showing us how this process works in Washington, helping us understand how the bills and the needs that people have get brought to them and how it goes from there being made into bills and passed into law.
It's also a chance to meet face-to-face with lawmakers making important decisions about the industry. And while it is significant for the farmers, it's also very beneficial to the legislators as well.
Getting to know them, putting a face with an issue, putting a face with a name that you might have called an office or sent an email, and then having the opportunity to meet them is huge. So I think it's a lot for the young farmer rancher, but I think more importantly, it makes an impact to that member of Congress.
And as always, there were plenty of concerns brought up during these meetings.
Some of the major issues that we're having problems with right now is as far as finding ag labor to be able to harvest our crops, the WOTUS with the waters of the U.S., making sure that we're able to keep enough water to have irrigation for our crops and our animals. Also, the farm bill's coming up. We want to make sure that we try to get cotton put back on there, but keep what we've got with peanuts and other things.
That's why people like Mary Catherine CROMLEY is so important, as she helps represent the ag community on a daily basis in Washington.
I think this is a great opportunity for those who are very passionate about agriculture, but maybe not, the farm's not the place for them. That this is a great opportunity for those to come up and still be involved in agriculture in a different way, because there are many different sections of the agriculture industry, and this is just one of the many ones that is not directly on the farm. I believe that having people who know about agriculture in D.C. is vital to the success of the agriculture industry in the country, because without people who don't know what's going on in ag and don't understand the terminology, it's hard for people to really understand what agriculture is.
While not every farmer gets the opportunity to meet with their representatives, that doesn't mean their opinion isn't important. In fact, there are a variety of ways they can have their voice heard.
There's a whole host of different ways to be involved today. There's really no excuse not to be involved. We've got email, we've got action alerts that our Farm Bureaus send out to encourage their members to engage, send a note, pick up the phone, and there's also the power of social media.
And this trip wasn't all business, as it also allowed these young farmers a chance to network with one another, while also getting a different perspective from other young farmers.
We've flown up here together, we've been riding on a bus together, staying at the same hotel, so you got a lot of time, a lot of downtime to talk to each other. And it's just great to see the different aspects everybody has across the state, from all the way in southwest Georgia, all the way to north Georgia, and everything in between, and just the different operations everybody has and how they're making it work.
Reporting from Washington, D.C., I'm Damon Jones for the Georgia Farm Monitor.